Hi, I'm David Randall-Bodman, and I'm the pastor at Bethel UCC, and I'm delighted that you found us. If you're looking for a church that celebrates diversity, embraces issues of social justice, worships God with a variety of music, with prayer, with sermons, and we believe worshiping God involves service to others. If you're looking for that kind of community that also provides you with the support that you need during times of great celebration and joy and times of sorrow and difficulty, you may have found a place here for you. But there's one way to find out, and that's to come visit. We're worshiping Sunday mornings at 10 a.m., or if you prefer to reach out, you can also find us on Facebook and Instagram. And if you have a question and you're more comfortable actually emailing a question, you can do that too. So we look forward to seeing you. Grace and peace to you. That's probably at the top of the questions that I get asked, and there are lots of reasons. Probably one of the primary reasons is that I grew up in a rural part of Maine where going to church was part of the fabric of our community, and I really valued what my mother and father valued, and my mom was a music director, my dad was a deacon, very active in the life of the church, so I was active. But there came a time at which I had to choose for myself that ministry was something that I really wanted to do and give my life to. And it really comes from the fact that church is one of those few places where you can make a difference in people's lives. You can be supportive, you can be challenging, and you can use what's important for me in being a minister is to use my brain and my heart and integrate them, because being faithful and following Jesus requires that we integrate our head and our heart. And so that's one of the major reasons I'm a minister and why I was drawn to it. Part of it, we use churchy language like called to ministry, and really what that means is I've had experiences of the divine where it has nudged me. I've felt this nudge that this is what I'm supposed to be doing with my life. And there was a time when I was considering what I might want to do after college, and life experiences kept leading me in the direction of ordained ministry. But what was actually key was hearing from both college and seminary professors that you don't have to have all your questions figured out. In fact, questions can be at the heart of your ministry. And so I truly enjoy being with people as they wrestle with questions that I think are absolutely essential if you're going to be a follower of Jesus, because he gave us one very simple rule: love one another as I have loved you. And to be able to do that in the 21st century means we have to use our brains, we have to use our hearts, and we have to let other people be our teachers. One of the things about being a minister is being able to engage people with real-life social justice issues. And for us in the 21st century, those issues are around systemic racism, and they're around issues of gender fluidity, which for many of us is a struggle. We may not understand it, and yet if we listen to people who are non-binary, we do know that that is their life experience. And so we're called as progressive Christians to live into that and to walk with people, genuinely care about them, rather than judging them if they don't fit into our cookie-cutter concept of Christianity, and we are definitely not cookie-cutters. In fact, our Facebook close page is called the Bethel Misfits, and we consider ourselves to be work-in-progress Christians, which means we never arrive, we're always working on being the people that God's calling us to be, with humility and with courage, with strength and with compassion. Those are the things that I get to do as a minister every day. And are there challenges? Absolutely. Do I get frustrated? You bet. Are there times when I wish I'd done something else with my life? Yes, there are those times. And yet, day in and day out, especially when I need a nudge from God, I will have an experience that just tells me that I'm in the right place at the right time with the right people to make a difference in the world, a difference for good. Well, I actually happen to love being outdoors. I'm kind of a nature lover. I always have been. I grew up in Maine, and there were all kinds of opportunities for doing things outside. And in fact, I experience God sometimes most powerfully when I'm out in nature and I am just completely blown away with the beauty of a particular scene, or the sounds of the call of a loon, for example, or watching the sunset over the ocean or the sunrise over the ocean, depending on which coast you're on, and I've lived on both. So in the wintertime, my wife and I bought ourselves snowshoes, and we love to do snowshoeing and cross-country skiing, and recently we just bought bicycles. So we were turning into kids again, riding bikes, and it's just a lot of fun to be outside. And we don't even mind getting wet, which is kind of what happens a lot here in the Pacific Northwest. So I'm also an animal lover. We have a golden retriever named Finnegan, and he's 6, but he acts about 6 months, and I like walking with him. I like his playful energy. I know that that God spelled backwards is dog, and Finnegan reminds me of that every day. We also have the typical finicky cat named Freya, and Freya, in cat typical fashion, likes to do what she wants to do when she wants to do it, and so she's affectionate when she feels like it, and she's off-putting when she feels like it. But we love pets in our house. Music is also really important to me. My mother was a music teacher, and I grew up both singing and playing instruments. I was trained starting in 2nd grade as a classical violinist, and I've picked up the mandolin, which is a little like cheating because it's strung the same way as a violin. I play electric bass guitar in our worship band, and that's just a great joy for me. I'm not a soloist, but I like to sing in the shower, and I've even been known to sing in the sanctuary. So that's just a glimpse of what I do for fun. Well, thank you for taking time to get to know me a little bit better, and I would welcome the opportunity to say hello to you and get to know you better. So come by Sunday, 10 o'clock. You can find us at 5150 Southwest Watson Avenue. It's really easy to find, and we would be delighted to see you.